G, stop. I forgot you had my damn heat on high. My garlic burned real quick. Oh, we could use this as a learning point.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, talking to the camera.
Alright, see? I cooked my garlic too fast, so got a little too burnt. So we're gonna do our garlic over again. Make sure that you don't have the heat up too high when you're doing this because the garlic burns really quick, as you can see. Welcome back to Kenny. You cooking? You damn right I am. We got shrimp scampi going on today, y'all. Shrimp scampi, a very sexy, easy meal to prepare. Once you got all your ingredients ready to go, take you about 5 to 7 minutes to cook this shrimp scampi. Alright, so we're gonna run over the ingredients real quick. Some shrimp, of course, thin pasta, basil, garlic, lemon, butter, of course, red pepper, parsley to finish it off, and Parmesan. First thing you want to do is get your noodles going because we're gonna get those pretty much al dente. Alright, so we got our thin spaghetti here. We're gonna put it into the pot. A lot of people like to break their pasta in half when they put the spaghetti in the pot. You don't have to. Just simply take it out, give it a little twist. Let that fall how they make. Take them out, little twist, and fall. Alright. Another thing, people like to add oil to their pasta. You don't need to. Oil and water does what anyway? Separate. So just keep an eye on your pasta and everything will be okay. Once it comes out, hit it with oil. Let it sit. Before you start cooking your shrimp, just hit it with just a little bit of salt and pepper. Nothing too heavy because we're gonna season the scampi sauce. We're gonna add a little salt and pepper to that so that everything is nice and seasoned to your liking. Now also, for presentation purposes, what you can do to your shrimp, I'm gonna cut them down the middle so they butterfly when you cook them and they sit up real nice when you go to serve them. So that's what we're gonna do to those with the tail on them. Cut them in half, cut them right down the middle so that you can set them up nicely for presentation. Somebody told me one time that if you throw the pasta to the wall and it sticks, that means it's done. Who the hell wants to throw the pasta to the wall? Good. Not quite done is al dente. I'm going to leave it a little because we're going to still cook it off when we finish our scampi sauce. Alright, so we're going to strain our pasta noodles. Another thing I learned, you don't need to pour the noodles into the strainer. Strainer. Sit it on top of the pot. Take your pot over to the sink. Pour the water out. Make sure you don't get burnt like I just did. Alright. Got your noodles in here. No water. Hit the noodles with a little bit of oil. Just enough to get it all around. Got your oil on your noodles. Give them a good stir and sit them to the side. Just need about a clove or so of garlic. I'm going to cut up 2 just to be safe. So a couple leaves of basil. This basil is really big. You don't usually find basil leaves this large, but these are pretty large. A little parsley. Give it a good smash under your knife, and this paper just comes right off the garlic. Also, garlic has a little head to it. You want to cut that off to make sure that that's not in your food. Cool. Once you got your garlic smashed, you're gonna mince it. Alright. One thing I learned, make sure you always have a sharp knife. I've been a victim of a dull knife cut. It's not fun. If I had to cut myself, it has to be with a sharp knife. Reason why is the sharp knife is going to cut right through it. You know? It'll hurt less also. But a dull knife is going to jack you up. Good mix. So you want to go down straight through your basil. No real way to cut it. Just rough chop it. Okay. All right. I probably need to sharpen my knife a little bit more, but you may see what I'm talking about by the end of the video. But better late to learn than right here. Tablespoon of basil. All right, parsley. Parsley is parsley. Get this mixed down. Teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons of parsley, and good to go on that. I'm going to use the juice of half of the lemon for your shrimp scampi sauce. All right. I'm just going to leave this right here. Leave half there, leave half over here. I'm going to start cooking our shrimp for the shrimp scampi. Hit your pan with a little oil. Put one down, put the next one down, and you just keep going all the way around. That way you know when to flip your shrimp. You don't have to guess. Oh, which shrimp do I have to flip now? Start from the top, work your way around. Alright, now shrimp don't take that long to cook, so be mindful, and this should take about maybe 3-4 minutes, if that. Butterfly shrimp, trying to get those turned on. They're a little bit difficult to work with because they're, sliced halfway open. Flip. Give your shrimp a little toss, make sure they're good. Alright, now we set off this to the side in the bowl. Put your pan back on. Use the same pan. Hit your pan with a little bit more oil. I'll hit it with our garlic. Stir the garlic around. Let it open up a little bit. I want to add your white wine. Maybe about half a cup or so. I want to let this reduce down, okay? Let that come up to a simmer. Now that that wine is cooked off, the alcohol is cooked off a little bit, I'm going to hit it with some chicken stock. About a quarter cup, half cup of chicken stock. Swirl that around, let that reduce a little bit. We're letting this reduce down because when the liquid reduces, the flavors intensify. So that's why you don't want to season this with salt right now, because as it reduces, bringing all those flavors to the forefront, getting rid of a lot of liquid. Alright, I think that's good. I want to hit it with a little lemon juice. Half a lemon, like I said. Best part of the meal right here, baby. Hell with shrimp. butter. Put some butter in there. I put about maybe 3 tablespoons. I like a lot of butter. Pick up that pan and give it a swirl. Okay? Give it a swirl. You never want to stir your butter in. You want to kind of let it just mellow out in that liquid. Feel me? Yeah, get that heat back on up so you can swirl that butter in, baby. Just like so. Now, let that reduce a little bit. Alright, you're going to add your shrimp back in there. You know, let those get some of those wine and butter and lemon flavor. Alright, let those finish cooking. Also, people who like their shrimp cooked. You know, a lot of people don't know that shrimp can be eaten damn near raw. If you didn't know, now you know. Alright. Got those situated in there. Now I'm going to add some pasta right to the pan. Okay? See how that pasta didn't stick together? That oil helps it. Hit it with a little salt, a little pepper, a little basil, I like a lot of basil. G, you like basil too, right? We're gonna use all this, B. Yeah. Alright. Now, give it a nice stir. Nice stir, let those noodles soak up all of that sauce. Man. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Hit it with a little red pepper. I love a little spice, y'all. Just a little bit, if you know. Now, turn your heat off. Give it a nice another mix. All right, so now we're gonna plate. Spaghetti. A nice little twirl if you want. Make it look real fancy. Make it pile up nice and high. Get some of those shrimps with the tail that was butterfly. Set those right on top. Around here. Fill in the gap. If you want, which I like to do. Lemon, little Parmesan, and some one last ingredient. That magic. People like to use a lot of this. You don't need that much, baby. A little bit on that. Let's sprinkle down on that. Okay. And there you have it, y'all. That shrimp scampi. You know, tweak it and peek it like you want to have it. Let's get one of these shrimp from this shrimp scampi a taste, baby. Can you cook them? Damn right I am.